I bought the cheapest sim racing wheel off Amazon, and I wanted to do my first impressions. If you're anything like me, you've been playing Gran Turismo 7 or another racing game, and you've been thinking about picking up a racing wheel, but you see the prices. They're not exactly cheap or affordable. So this one is, so I decided to pick it up because I'm not sure exactly how long or how much hours I plan to put into sim racing. I'm going to do a first impressions look at the new Hori RWA Racing Wheel Apex. Let's go. So this racing wheel will work on the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PC. So I plan to use it on the PlayStation 5 with Gran Turismo 7 that just came out. And I've been using the DualSense, and honestly, it's pretty nice, you know, just with the controller. I'm really curious to see how much more am I going to get of an experience out of this wheel. And foot pedals. The foot pedals I'm going to go over first. So the foot pedals, first impressions are not bad, honestly. It feels a little smooth. I'm not sure if you're gonna need to use shoes or if you can get away with socks, but the feel, there's a good amount of pressure. So I feel like this is going to do the trick, and there is a little bit of sticky pads on the bottom of them, and also there is an extender that's going to extend down, which is going to help the displacement of the pressure. So I feel like that this will be, it'll do the job. There really isn't much to say about the pedals. They are very basic. They have a gas and a brake, a thing so that way it won't slide everywhere. So to me, that hits the basics. I mean, if you get any less than that, you can't really use them. So now for the meat of the package of the wheel itself. Whoops. The wheel, honestly, I'm pretty impressed by the build quality of it. I mean, I'm having my expectations that it's a cheap wheel, and so for me, this cheap wheel feels good. I do like that this, it is a little bit more grippier. I'm not sure if the original version wasn't as grippy. I heard mixed reviews about it when I was doing my research on the wheel itself. The paddle shifters are in the back. Everything's made of plastic, but it makes a little clicking sound when you are shifting. And this wheel goes a little bit, I think, to 270 degrees. As you can see, I'll turn it facing so it'll turn all the way to there. And if you go the other way. So it has a good amount of travel, 270 degrees, not 360, but that's okay. And then it has the basic buttons that you're gonna need for PlayStation. So I think that it does the job for the money. And so now I'm going to be showing you guys just a quick example of what it looks like to use it, and you'll see me play. So I picked a basic track to just drive around and kind of get a feel for it. It does feel nice. I like the grip of the wheel. It's pretty responsive. This is everything that came right out of the box. I didn't change any of the settings. The only problem for me is that I do have a hardwood floor, so the pedals are slipping quite a bit. So you're either gonna have to put something in front of it or put a rug down so that way it doesn't slide around as you're driving. But other than that, my first impressions of this wheel, it's pretty great. I'm happy that I picked this up. So I left everything as is. I pulled it out of the box. I plugged it directly into my PlayStation, and I had a good time with it so far. Obviously, I didn't put in a lot of hours with this new wheel, but overall, I do find it very fun, and I am happy with my purchase. One thing that I do not like is the foot pedals. Now, they're fine, but I do have a hardwood floor, so they do slide. So if you are like me and you do have a hardwood floor, you're gonna have to find a solution for this. Now, you can put a rug down, or you can put something in front of the pedals themselves, or push them up against the wall. So those are two options that I'm gonna try, but other than that, definitely recommend you look into this wheel if you are thinking about getting into sim racing but you want to save some money. And of course, look forward to my upcoming video about this wheel, a full in-depth review. And if you like this content like this, click the video here to watch another one.